Hi there, my name's Jeff. I've been around farming in about 63 years. I remember my grandfather when I was only very young, farming and working with cattle, and then of course my father in his time, and I've enjoyed the way of life too. Farming's very different now to when I started, or my grandfather, of course, and even from when I started, very farming. There's been great breakthroughs now, with particularly with vaccine in the prevention of diseases like tetanus and poppy, kidney, black leg, and those type of diseases, which is just about unheard of nowadays. With vaccine, you give them start with one just behind the neck, under the skin, not touching the flesh, being careful not to touch the flesh. And you give a second follow-up dose at about 6 weeks, and then a booster at about 12 to 15 months. And then they're protected, and the losses then are minimal, and well, they're practically unheard of today. And farming's a way of life. I guess I enjoy it because I was brought up to it, and if you weren't cut out, which you probably wouldn't, but I think it's a great way of life. And if I had the time over, I'd do it again. I get to see them feed up around the fence at night, around the house, and especially if you've got green feed, makes it more enjoyable. And it's a pleasure as well as a job to me.
My name's Wayne Johns. I've been a mixed farmer for 32 years. My farm is at Winchelsea in Victorian. We're mixed farmers because our land doesn't allow us to grow crops on all of it, so we run sheep and cattle and grow crops on the land that isn't too stony and or doesn't get too wet for the crops. One of the biggest things that's changed in our mixed farming operation has been the introduction of fibre beans to our cropping program. Fibre beans are grown as a crop for human consumption in some parts of the world. The fibre beans, the harvested seed looks like that, and the beans are used mainly for human consumption in Africa and the Middle East, but they're also a very good source of high protein stock feed for our grazing animals in Australia. Some of the main changes in managing the sheep have been in the improvements in the vaccines and drenches to control internal parasites and diseases as technology's improved and science has led to much better products, which is improving our sheep health. And also we now have electronic ear tags in the sheep's ear, a small tag which allows them to be traced from birth right through to the end of their life, so we know which property they came from and if they're sold or moved somewhere else. So in the event of a disease outbreak, it can be tracked readily with the microchip in the ear tag. My family have always been farmers and I've grown up with it, but I really enjoy being in touch with nature and outdoors, and the diversity of jobs. Because we're mixed farmers, we're not just looking after one class of stock or crops, we have a variety of tasks every day, and it makes my job quite interesting.